Going to our top story, which we are tracking at this moment. The controversy over Kashmir Files refuses to die down. Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal has been at the receiving end of severe criticism after his stand in the Assembly a few days ago, where he said the BJP should put the film on YouTube so that everybody can watch it instead of asking to make the movie tax-free. What made matters worse for Arvind Kejriwal and the party that his MLAs laughed at the Chief Minister's jokes, in fact, when he was taking on the opposition. Ashish Sood of the BJP now joining us at this moment. We also have Captain Shalini of the Aam Aadmi Party. Mr. Sood, once again, the Aam Aadmi Party is levelling the charge that the BJP is profiting from the pain of the Kashmiri Pandits.
No, BJP is not profiting from the pain of any community in the country. We are simply saying, we are simply praising the effort of a filmmaker who took the courage to bring the truth in front of the people of this country after 32, 33 years. No one in the country dared to bring out the ugly face of the Islamic fundamentalism, which made the valley Hinduless, which made the valley Kashmiri Panditless. So, and now what Aam Aadmi Party's chief minister and deputy chief minister are doing is a course correction. They have understood that they are getting a backlash from the unethical and insensitive remark of Sri Arvind
Captain
Kejriwal.
Shalini, what do you make of those remarks? Arvind Kejriwal.
It is a lie.
Arvind Kejriwal was smiling and speaking, and there were people behind him laughing. People are calling this act extremely insensitive, and that's why a course correction, where you are coming and saying we want to work for the Kashmiri Pandits, that was possibly the way to go.
Arvind Kejriwal or any of the senior leader of the party, nobody has refuted the Kashmir violence. What BJP is doing, they are
said it is a false film. It is a...
Ma'am, I want to...
No.
No, Mr. Arvind Kejriwal said, I will request you to play.
Ma'am, there is... Okay, hold on. Captain Shalini... Right, Captain Shalini, Aam Aadmi Party, official Aam Aadmi Party blue-tick handle of your party, on the day when Mr. Kejriwal was speaking in the Assembly, had tweeted as saying, Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal to BJP, the Kashmir Files जैसी झूठी पिक्चर के पोस्टर लगाते हुए अच्छे नहीं लगते, शोभा नहीं देता. आपको कैसे पता ये झूठी पिक्चर है?
इनको ये पता
What I am saying is why they are propagating a movie. Why he has not refuted the violence in Kashmir.
Ma'am, you think this movie is... Ma'am, you think this movie which is showing... Ma'am, you think the movie which is showing the suffering of the Kashmiri Pandits...
Wife of squadron leader Ravi Khanna,
okay.
She also went to court saying that few parts of the movie are misleading and it should not be shown. Why did she go to court and why the court gave order?
So your problem is... Okay, let me understand it once and for all. Captain Shalini, is the Aam Aadmi Party's problem that this movie is misleading? It is false?
Aam Aadmi Party problem is that BJP is doing hate politics. They are trying to do divide and rule in the country. They are trying to spread hate. We are standing with Kashmiri Pandits. We are with Kashmiri Pandits.
How are you standing with Kashmiri Pandits? I want to understand from you.
Yes, if you remember, yesterday only Arvind Kejriwal has told, and even today our Deputy CM Manish Sisodia has said that around 233 Kashmiri Pandits who migrated to Delhi, their job was made permanent long back when...
A BJP leader called Tejinder Bagga has put out a tweet, and I want to read that tweet to you. It also has a news report. Kashmiri Pandit teachers, court order regular jobs, equal pay for Kashmiri Pandit teachers. If the court ordered that, then how is the Aam Aadmi Party taking credit for it?
So the name which you have taken, Tejinder Bagga, he only wants limelight, that somehow he gets some highlight and he gets highlighted in BJP. So let's not quote him. The kind of language he has used.
No, are you saying that there was no court order?
No. See, what I'm saying is that they are talking about the movie and...
Was there a court order regularizing... Was there a court order asking Kashmiri Pandit teachers to be regularized in Delhi in 2015?
Why they have not done it? why Arvind Kejriwal has done it.
Ma'am, 2015 it was your government.
So that is what we have done it.
You did it on a court order. Captain Shalini, you did it on a court order. You did not do it because you wanted to do it. You did it because there was a court order.
We asked them to show the court order.
Okay.
When this
Sood Saab, if there is a court order, why don't you show it to Captain Shalini? She is saying that show us the court order.
Please show it. And even if we have, I go by their statement that we have the court order, still we have done that. They are sitting in the system.
After the court order, if you have done something, that is not charity. That is something that you have to do. That is exactly how the law and the constitution of this country works. So please don't take credit for that. But I want to understand from you, Mr. Sood, what is wrong, sir? What is wrong in Arvind Kejriwal? And if you have the court order, why don't you show it to the people?
Look, people who don't know about the history of the city and how these things took shape. She must not be knowing. It was Madan Lal Khurana's government, and under the leadership of Madan Lal Khurana, there were thousands and thousands of families that were rehabilitated. It was Mr. Madan Lal Khurana's government which initiated their jobs in the municipality and the Delhi government, which were later made permanent by the court orders.
Yes.
I am not here to take.
You might not have it, Captain Shalini, but I have the court order in my hand right now. I have the court order in my hand right now. On May 18, 2015, a single bench had delivered the judgment in favor of the Kashmiri Pandit migrants for regularizing their jobs. The same judgment was challenged. It was challenged by the Aam Aadmi Party government in front of a double bench in the High Court. Then, if you go on, it was only in January 23rd, 2019, the Delhi government regularized after exhausting all legal options.
Can you give me 20 seconds to make my point?
Go ahead, sir.
Can you look? I am not here to take credits about it. It is the responsibility of every sensible citizen to stand by our Kashmiri Pandit brothers and sisters who have been uprooted from their homes.
I totally agree with you, sir, and it is also responsibility of all political parties, including yours, not to use their pain for political purposes. That is also being weaponized by the Bharatiya Janata Party. That is what you think is possibly an issue, but Ms. Shalini, you can't. And Captain Shalini, there is no way that the Aam Aadmi Party can take right now credit for giving these jobs. It has been done after you exhausted all your options legally. So I'm sorry, don't come out as Messiah for Kashmiri Pandits having done nothing for them. Thank you so much for joining me at this moment.